Dear Nigerians in diaspora, dear Nigerians in South Africa, I just decided to do this video. In case you come across this video, I want to advise you, if you are living illegally in South Africa or anywhere in the country, in other countries, please come back to Nigeria. And if you are even living legally in South Africa, please come back to Nigeria or look for somewhere else to go to if you don't want to be in Nigeria, because I know already it's our culture that we don't like being in our place from year to year. We like to travel, come back. Even those of us who live in Nigeria don't live in our villages, we live in the cities. Now, even in South Africa, most South Africans don't live in their villages. They live in the cities. They can't tell me they live in their villages. So by leaving your village to travel to the city, it means there are people who also own that city where you are. So you are also a foreigner there. But that's not the case why I'm making this video. Dear Nigerians, please, I beg you, come back. You cannot live in a place where they don't like you. A place where every little thing is Nigerians. Man, the kind of comments I've seen, oh my God. I can't believe human beings sat down to type this kind of thing. It's really, is disheartening, is wicked. I can't even say that kind of a thing to even the someone who has done worse things to me. I can't. These are people. If you okay. Now they call you you are that they tell you are xenophobic, and you get offended. You say you are not xenophobic. You are not okay. You are not xenophobic. Why are you sending away Nigerians that are legally living in South Africa who have their papers? Why? Why are you asking them to go? Why are you saying foreigners are the problem? No, now every Ghanaian living in South Africa is a Nigerian. You put just group all the blacks, the black foreigners in your country to be Nigerians. Is that how much you hate us? There's a lady that said she was actually mistaken to be Nigerian. There's one other guy who also said same thing, that he will start resenting you and treating you badly. And when they ask them, why are you, treating us that way? They'll say, go back to your country, you Nigerians. The people say, we are not Nigerians. You see? So that's why then they say, don't judge the book by its cover. You just saw people and assumed they were Nigerians by the way they looked. Why? Has it gotten to this level? Please, Nigerians, I think Nigerian government needs to do something about this whole thing. This is how it started the last time when we had these xenophobic attacks in 2018, 2019. This was how it started. And I don't know why our people will still travel to a place like this. There are other African countries if you must stay in Africa. But one thing I want to let you know, South Africans, is that diplomats are being sent to, Europe and in Africa. And if your country has a diplomat sent to Nigeria and we treat him like this, how will you feel? A diplomat is on official assignment. How will you feel if we do this to your people who come here for official assignments or people who relocate here to stay? I have told you people this thing time without number. Nigerians are not like that. Not because I'm a Nigerian. I have never heard or seen anybody. In fact, the guy who attends to me in the market, somebody was saying, this guy no resemble Nigeria. I say, how did they take no? Let me say it in good English so that you understand what I'm saying. For those of you who don't know pidgin, the guy was saying that this guy doesn't look like Nigeria. And I asked the person, how do people who look like Nigerian look? This person I'm talking to you is my barrow guy, like those guys who do barrow, they help carry goods in the market for people and they get paid. I think she was joking with the guy. The guy happened to look like a Niger guy. So apparently it's difficult to even know how Niger people look like in Nigeria, because the people from the north look like the Niger people. So we hardly know who is who. And that's why I tell you this. The Niger people can stroll in and out of Nigeria because we don't know who is who. And they speak Hausa language also. So I don't know how There was a time my mom was traveling. She got to a certain place. They told her she looks like a Ghanaian. She looks like someone from Ghana. So we even in Nigeria, you can see somebody looking like someone. Doesn't mean that the person is. Do you understand? Why are you people doing this? You talked about Nigerians selling powder. Who are buying? Who are the people buying powder? You talked about Nigerians spoiling your children. Why is it that your children decided to learn from Nigerians and not learn from you? Since you are honest, since you are wonderful, since you are all that, since you are so good, you're perfect. Why didn't your children learn from you? Why did they decide to learn from Nigerians? Why are they buying powder from Nigerians? Why? You mean that Nigerians they are such a bad business people that they will look at the whole country and see that nobody is buying powder, and they will not have patronage. Then Nigerians will decide to go into powder. Just recently, they cracked a place, a hideout in another country, and they caught a lot of you, South Africans and some other African countries. There was no Nigeria in their midst. They were all selling powder. And then the person who did the search said, hey, that now you see that most times when these people do things, they lie that they are from Nigeria, and they keep giving Nigerians bad name. If they didn't do that investigation, they wouldn't have known. The story would have been trending that they are Nigerians. You people should stop. Please stop. Because see, there are a lot of things that are happening in South Africa. Look at the shooting of the 17 people in Lusikisi village community. Or village, yes, it's a village. The Lusikisiki village, till now, nobody had been able to pinpoint to say, oh, these are the culprits. If that had happened in Nigeria, I know how South Africans would change the narrative. I know. The only reason South Africans or some South Africans do not like Julius Malema is just the fact that he welcomes foreigners. They don't like him because of that. And all is not because it's foreigners. All is because the Nigerians are included. Why are people like that? Why? What did we ever do to you? What did we ever do to you? If Nigerians leave your country, is the country going to be better? If Nigerians leave your country, is the country going to be better? Why? Why are you all of a sudden becoming so bitter towards Nigerians? You have never loved us, we know. Even when we stuck our necks, I wasn't even born during the apartheid. I wasn't born. But those who were born are saying that they had to forgo their meals to be able to save up money to send to you. And your minister recently thanked Nigeria and other countries that stood for them. And afterwards, he mentioned that some of the people who took in South Africans, they got unalived because they accepted to, stand with South Africans. We all know how Nelson Mandela was reverenced, was almost practically worshipped in Nigeria. They loved him. Nobody looked at it. Brenda Fashe, Nigerians loved her music. And in a host of other, South Africans who have benefited directly or indirectly from Nigeria. Nigerians also play South African songs to support their people, to support their creative, act. But why is it that you guys, every time you see people, you say this way is Nigeria, even when they are not? It's not fair. So please, Nigerians, I beg you, wherever you are in the world, not just South Africa, and you find out that people don't like you. I know it's difficult and it's not a soft thing to do, because it has financial implication of moving your family and all that thing. Please start applying for jobs in other places. Come back to Nigeria. Content creating, you can do content creating. Once you have a good niche, people will watch you and you can live well. You can go into anywhere and buy things. You'll not suffer insecurity challenge like where you are. Because this South Africa, they are already even living in fear. But they don't talk about that one. How people are being unalived, they don't talk about that one. They talk about Nigeria. They should go. They should go. Just check the comment section and you see them shouting. Let them go. We will go. Nigerians will go. I pray Nigerians see this video. So you South Africans, share these videos to Nigerians in your country so that they will watch it and come back. Nigeria is better off than most of these countries you guys go to. Yes, you know the truth. You guys should come back to Nigeria where your dignity will be restored, not where people bash you.